Greetings, humans. This is Unfrozen Caveman coming to you again from my Horizons 3 mod pack world. I've done a little bit of work since I was last recording, but you know, there's this kind of early part in the game where I don't have a lot of food, and I find it kind of boring to just sort of sit around and wait for potatoes to grow. So you can see I have a little farm here right out my front door, and then I've started climbing or building stairs up here. I'm kind of doing a little bit of landscaping. I've been shearing some sheep with my wooden shears, and you see there's the astral sorcery altar or whatever it's called. And over here I see another set of those cobblestone pillars. I'm going to try and learn something right now. I'm going to see if I start digging where those pillars are, do I find anything? Doesn't look like there's anything going on really. Okay. So we know that. Why don't I go and see what these villagers want? And then there's a shepherd who wants wool, and I don't have enough. And a leather guy who wants leather, go figure. We have half a house here, that's kind of strange. He wants string. Sorry, sir, I don't have any of that. I don't know which mods are in this pack that will help me grow crops. Except I know that the thermal expansion, there's a thermal cultivation. I think that's what it's called. You know, it's related to the thermal expansion, thermodynamics, and such. I don't know really anything about it. I know thermal expansion already had a crop growth machine. The what is it called? It has one of those really cool thermal expansion cool names. Okay, I've actually been here before. And check this out. And this, when I was saying with the bigger altar thing that is on top of the mountain over yonder, what I said was that I know that the closer they are to the sky, or the higher they are in the world, the higher the elevation, the more the better they are, the bigger they are. So, am I going the right way? Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Either way, I have to get away from the village now. It's getting dark. And I don't have armor yet. I don't have... That's not what I meant to do. I thought I had food. Do I have any? Carrots. I can eat carrots. And there's some... I think that's astral sorcery that puts those wispy things into the world, but I really don't know. So, now I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, the mountains. That's the direction I should be going, right? Well, I don't know. It's amazing the things I don't pay attention to very well. Because this doesn't really look familiar. And it looks like the world's generating as I go. But it's... Gosh. That really looks a lot like where I started digging my house hole. There's a guy. Hi, man. Alright. I don't want spiders. Okay, I think I'm... Oh, those guys. Hello. I've seen these guys in a mod pack before. I never got too far into whatever mod that is. But they're kind of awful. So that guy that was shooting at me is probably still chasing me. Some kind of... Haven't so much as made myself a shield. Well, that's a neat thing. That's... I'm quite positive that's the same mod as that guy that was shooting at me. I don't know if I want to go in there. I think I've seen one of those. I don't know a lot about that, though. If I can mine that. Embers. Okay. Can mine it. And it mines pretty easily. Huh. Maybe this is shelter. No, that's silly. I hear lava. Yeah, that might not be my one. There's another one over there. Uh-oh. There's a lot of stuff over here. In a dangerous place. Okay. Well... Yeah, not a good place to be for Well, there we go. I called it. I mean, it wasn't a real you don't have to be real smart to figure out what was going to happen there. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this smart thing and set a waypoint for my house. Home sweet hole. And I'll make it green because that's my favorite color. And I'll throw my little death certificate. Whoops, try to throw it in the water there. It's all good. I should grab some food before I go over there, but there's no carrots are done and oh no, not you! Oh boy. Guy's still chasing me. And I didn't bring any tools, so I can't dig my way up the hill. But it looks like I was here. So there must be a way up here. Okay. Those are never bad to grab. We got a lot of sheep up here. That's good. So I can go back to that village, sell them some wool. Okay. I'm not big on those guys. They have a lot of hit points, by the way. They're not easy to kill. Hello, cows. All right, now let's fix this a little bit here. And yeah, don't really have food now. Sure, you can eat deer. So, one thing about this mod pack is that I don't really know what the best way to get to ore doubling is. But I would like to before I smelt a lot of my ores without ore doubling. But the only thing I know of that's in this pack that facilitates ore doubling is thermal expansion. So with that, you craft a you make yourself a machine, the pulverizer, and that turns ores into pulverized whatever the metal is. But you get 2 of the pulverized for 1 ore, and then each of those turns into 1 ingot. So that's double the metal. And a lot of mods have had this. This has been part of technological mods since I don't know, going back before I ever played Minecraft. From what I've read, back to version 1.2 or so, with industrial craft. That's a long time popular mod that some people love and more people hate, probably. It's one I kind of tend to avoid, but there is some neat stuff in it. Anyway, they invented ore doubling, and it's been a part of modded Minecraft ever since. There's my house. I'm way up high in the sky. Let me just Q-bert my way down here. That's a pretty old reference. Q-bert was a game made in the 80s, an arcade game that looked really cool to me as a little kid, but it's actually not that fun. I didn't want that back. Well, hey, I've got a natural garbage can right here. Okay. Let's go inside, see what we got. And then 2 of these. So that's a storage drawer. And I think I'm going to put that one right there and that one right there. And now I have a place for cobblestone. And place for dirt. Just things that you collect a lot of are good to put in drawers or barrels or something like that. But and there, I think this does have. Let's look what we get when we type in barrel. I get. Oh. That's anti-barrel. Infinite amount of non-stackable items. Weird. Item barrel. That just looks a lot different than what I'm used to. But yeah, that mod is called Yet Another Big. I don't know. Yeah, it's a barrel mod. That's the main thing it gives you, and it doesn't tell me how many of anything it holds. That's kind of weird. Another brick, block of quartz, and a chest, and a diamond. Weird. Infinite amount of non-stackable items. This is new. Barrel connector. Barrel upgrades. Huh. Anyway, well, the cool thing about storage drawers is they connect to each other, and it's not really a factor when you have 2 of them like this, but it becomes a factor eventually. So I'm putting crops and stuff in here. Iron doesn't really belong in here. That doesn't make a lot of sense. And then seeds. Okay. Okay, stones. And these can go in there for now. I'm not sure I'm crazy about the way the new wool textures look. But it's not the end of the world. Let's see, I'm going to call this drops. And I'll put, let me grab that, one of those other chests. Okay. So now I've got a bunch of little chests, a couple of drawers. Looks kind of stupid, but it'll be fine. And this is all the iron I've smelted so far. I actually thought I only did 8, but let's look at getting a pulverizer. Okay, so pulverizer requires 2 copper gears, which each of those takes 1 iron ingot. So that's, and then it needs one of these, which is a redstone reception coil that requires gold. I have not found any gold yet. Not that I've looked very hard. And then the machine frame, that's 4 more iron ingots plus 1 more in here, and that also needs tin. And then, of course, a piston requires 1 more iron. So that just for the pulverizer, I need 1, 2, and that's 5, 6, so 8. And then to power a pulverizer, I need some kind of a power generator. The easiest thing being, well, the easiest thing that I know of, that I can think of, would be a steam dynamo, and that takes more iron, so that's 5 more iron, plus another 10. And is that enough? Just those things? I think so. Oh no. Well, the steam dynamo uses water, which you can collect with a aqueous accumulator. That takes more stuff. I don't know how it's. There it is. Aqueous. Yeah, it needs a bucket. More iron, more iron. Well, I think I could just dump it in with initially with but anyway, to do all that, I know that I need some kind of a well, what I have now is not enough. That's what I have. Okay. Well, I know what I want right now is probably a better pickaxe. So let's look at silence gems. There's a okay, here it is. Iron tipped upgrade. So that's 1 piece of iron, plus I need 2 flint, a stick, and a plank. Do I have 2 iron? I mean, do I have 2? Yes, I have exactly 2. And that's fine. I'll get more. Okay, so wood, a stick, and a plank. Right? It's just that. And then there, I have one of those. And now I put that in with this, and it's iron tipped. Should I repair it more first? Let me look. Durability, total durability is 364. Let me, just to be safe. Okay, well then that's fully, okay. So now I can harvest a diamond with this. Just like an iron pickaxe. And it only cost me 1 iron ingot. Okay. So this is where I've gone for mining so far. I haven't gone very far. Die, bat, die. So I know that Silence Gems puts gems in the world, in the ground, that you can make tools out of, and that's... Okay, so I wanted you to see, these are Silence Gems gems. This one is opal, and they all have different properties. So if I press control, it's got a base harvest speed, harvest level. All the regular gems, as far as I understand, they're all level 2. And then it's got an attack speed, melee damage, magic damage, protection. So this would make a good armor, because I think 16 is pretty high. And but I don't know. I'll have some more of those pretty soon. I can show them to you. Let's see what happens though if I do that. So that doesn't change my durability or harvest speed. Does it change the color? No. Alright, well, anyway, I think I'm going to call that it for this episode. And, yeah, do some more resource collection and get myself some more torches, and I'll come back to you when I have something to show you.